Okay, so in this one we have to find point P, and the first thing that we need to think about is the part where it tells us that point P lies on the perpendicular bisector of AB. So we've got AB here, and a perpendicular bisector is where we're splitting this down the middle into two equal parts. So to do our perpendicular bisector, you're going to need a compass because we're constructing this. So we can't just guess where it's going to be. So you've got the pointy bit going at one end, and your compass needs to go over halfway. So over halfway the line, which I'd say that's about right. Doesn't matter as long as it's over halfway. And then to construct your perpendicular bisector, you're doing your arc from one side, keeping your compass the same size, switching it over, putting the pointy part at the other side, and doing an arc going the other way. When you have done that, you're going to need your ruler so that you can draw your perpendicular bisector on. So your perpendicular bisector is going through here, and this is showing all the points that are equal distance from A and B. So here would be the same distance from A to B. All the points on this line are going to be equal distance from A and B. The next part, we know that BAP, so this angle here, is 30 degrees, and in order to construct this we're not allowed to use a protractor because we are only allowed to use a ruler and a pair of compasses. So we need to construct this using our compass. We need to start by constructing a 60-degree angle, which we know a equilateral triangle has all 60-degree angles in. So if we think about, I'm going to construct my 60-degree angle going from here to the end, okay? And to create an equilateral triangle, you know that all the lengths are the same, so I'm gonna put my pointy part here and my pencil to the other side, and I'm going to go round. I'm going to do the same from my other side, and this point here where they cross over is the point that's equal distance from here and here. So that would be my equilateral triangle. Therefore this angle is now 60 degrees. However, I don't want a 60-degree angle, I want a 30-degree angle, which means I now need to bisect this angle here that I've created, so cutting it in half. So in order to bisect, my point goes to the corner of the angle, and I do an arc that crosses over both lengths of the angle. I'm keeping this the same angle and going from one side and doing an arc, and going from the other side and doing an arc, and the point where they cross over will be where I put my angle. So this now is 30 degrees, so that is 30 degrees, and the whole thing would be 60. So but I only want 30 degrees. I want BA to P is 30 degrees. So I know that my P must be somewhere on this line because that's 30 degrees. That's 30 degrees from my line AB, and it must be somewhere on the bisector of AB. So I know that point P is going to be here. So I would then label that that is point P. Okay, and that would be all 4 marks.